Apologies for that, family. Don't know what happened there. I think my whole Google Chrome just bricked completely, and maybe I have too many tabs open. It's possible, but my whole Google Chrome just completely bricked, and I think the stream went down as well. I have no idea, but it looks like it's back now after a refresh. So we'll just pick up where we left off effectively. Apologies for that. I'm gonna just labor it a little bit so people can actually come in from the other stream if they are able and willing. And then we'll get more into the content for Kaspa as well. It's absolute. The market has crashed my PC. Everything's going Python right now. It's crazy, absolutely crazy stuff. Yeah, not ideal at all. Not ideal. Load that post up as well, actually, while I can. Right. Well, that was something, wasn't it? Welcome back, family. If you're tuning in right now, I apologize for what we just witnessed. Right now, everything's just going. Okay, let's pick that one up. Okay, cool. I think I'm good now. I think I'm back online. Welcome back everyone to the stream again. Let's pick up where we left off. I apologize for the technical difficulties. Evidently, my piece doesn't like the market either. But what we were talking about anyways again is the fact that the markets are crashing. I apologize as well if you asked a question in the last stream. I didn't see it at all. So as you had a question that hadn't been answered yet, ask them again. I'll try and get to it. But yeah, either way, this is, QC crashing too. Yeah, honestly, everything crashing, ridiculous. What am I wearing? Jeans and a body warmer and a top. But yeah, welcome back everyone again. I'm gonna again start laboring into the content again. Absolutely terrible stuff there for my PC. But yeah, we were just talking about again the market, about how again all the major liquidity clusters are now stacked above 7 cents, suggesting therefore that most of the leveraged interest and potential liquidation zones are positioned at the upside. So therefore, capital should hopefully start rallying from here. Of course, it's not happened just yet. Again, capital's only up 2%, so people are now probably adding lower positions, but hopefully the move upwards will start coming through. But right now, I'm seeing Bitcoin and Ethereum starting to bleed more so maybe we've got to wait a little bit longer. But we are seeing again other developments. Almost 300 nodes now live at Kaspa. So again, more people going online with Kaspa, which is really, really good, despite not making a lot of money mining Kaspa right now, or regardless of that matter. Swan Polinsky's been trending again, second time in a week, which is really, really, really good stuff. And the main reason for this time around is because of him summoning and him making a new AI bot. Yeah, I know I do, Crypto. I know I do. I need that Kaspa bag first. Once I get a Kaspa bag, then I'll buy a new PC. Honestly, what I need is a few more sticks of RAM. I'll probably get that in the next few weeks or months if I can do. But yeah, it's just PC's just having a bit of a moment right now, honestly. But yes, Tom Polinsky anyways, he welcome back LB, thank you for being here again, tuning in still. Tom Polinsky just said, yep, I summon you. You're invited as a crypto ops intern at Kaspa Core, where you'll curate signals, uncover gaps, blend and share the beauty of your hometown Kaspa. So to kind of get into effectively what this is, Swan Polinsky basically created Terra as a personal experiment. So I ultimately, Swan Polinsky created an AI persona, which is going to help kind of give accurate and relevant information on Kaspa development and its vision, which right now is definitely skewed by many different people within the community and even without the community. People who are just going to push Kaspa's name down or fabricate information, which there are certain names that come to mind when I think about fabrication of Kaspa information about listings and whatnot. So hopefully this bot will kind of come out as a way to deter that sort of behavior, because it doesn't really add anything insightful or beneficial to the community by doing that sort of stuff. But the key points regarding this bot is that she has been built. Okay, my mouse disappeared now. Everything's just going absolutely ridiculously crazy right now. Really? My mouse just died. Is that what it is? Yeah, there you go. Absolute mess this weekend. The market, my PC as well, everything. But yeah, the AI bot Swan Polinsky created, or Von Belinsky created Terra, or more so, Terra was built and operated by Ellie's team. Not him. Luke's team was one who created this AI bot. And she's not by any means like a decentralized, representative, or fully transparent. That might be the case later on, but right now she's not that at all, and her accuracy is not 100% either. She's not fully automated or sentient, so they're still working on the kinks to that. But they've now created a form of AI bot that is again trying to develop and become better more and more. She's not a chat bot. Go a bit more beyond that as well. She's aiming there to be a kind of hopefully a more further sentient voice that will help to reduce psychological pressures and confuse egos. So again, helping, I guess, in my goal as well, for people not being emotional or thinking logically. In the sense of don't be doing that sort of stuff. Just, this is going to be hopefully in a similar sense of what Terra's going to be doing here as well. And also, it's a good thing to see all around. Another thing coming out, that's also something was trending earlier. And we can see in Terra in action already. What's going on Terra, any news? Like cores deep in some heavy opening prep for Enshrine Layer 2. The middle game is coming. That for me is a very, very big deal. So we have been in the early game for a long, long time for Kaspa, and we're still very much early with Kaspa. But it looks like the middle game for Kaspa is now finally approaching in regards to Kaspa Core starting to get involved with some opening prep for Layer 2s, which is really, really good. And then, of course, Coin Athlete asked here, what's the ideal Layer 2? And her response is the ideal Layer 2 is an enshrined VPROG with sync composability on Layer 1s. Anything else is a bad opening. So again, hopefully Kaspa will prove that much in the future to be as well. But this is again another very interesting development coming to Kaspa when it comes to, smart contracts, stablecoin adoption, VPROG development, DAG-Knight implementation, all things that are now in the works and accelerating. You now have got this AR bot, which will hopefully become a sentient AI being, which will help in the mission of spreading more knowledge about Kaspa and deterring emotional and accurate sentiment about the project. But it's not the only thing happening right now. Kaspa Kai has also been added by the individual here, Ivan, just kind of asking for an update regarding what they're doing, which we know they're not necessarily entitled to give us an update because they are an enterprise, enterprise being and whatnot. This is their roadmap of what they envisioned for it says 2025 on their website. Below the 2025 roadmap on the website. But we have received numerous updates since then. So they need to probably update their roadmap on their website, to be honest. But we have been given new updates since then. And we should know that, these sort of pilot stuff should be coming out more so in this quarter. So we'll find out more about then. So we need to find that out. But KRI, again, being a big part, that will also hopefully push Kaspa forward to the forefront with institutional adoption. And then, as I was getting into before the stream decided to crash on everybody else and myself, talking about other projects in this space as well, you've got some updates from Okta, where Christian Lubbock highlighted here that he believes Okta will send harder than any other microcap during crypto's alt season, which again is sentiment. We don't have definitive proof of that, but it's possible. This is the reason why Christian believes that's because 2025 was a great year, in all honesty, for Okta. Not price action wise. You can see the price action for Okta has not been the best. 2025 has been very negative, like pretty much every project in this space. We're looking at here. So not be great for Okta and price action, but in terms of actual development and fundamental development, they've seen a 14.672% increase in net revenue, which is quite a big deal. Of course, Okta do struggle with a lack of listings, which is a big reason why their price action has been so terrible. They've got a 15 mil market cap, very, very minute. So it's a very, very high risk in that regard, therefore. Volume is also even in the 500,000s, not even in 1 millions. Exchanges constitute of Mexi, Gate, CoinX, and a load of other smaller ones. So it's a very, very high risk, but it could end up being a high reward if it does pay off. And they are forming partnership with the likes of Kaspa, which could be a good catalyst for them. But equally also the likes of Zebec as well, which Zebec have got some big announcements, big developments. This one, for example, they have got their Zebec card now live, a partnership alongside the likes of World Mobile, which is actually quite a big deal for Zebec. As this extensive article goes into detail about why it's such a good thing. Ultimately, the collaboration between World Mobile and Zebec is kind of in the whole premise of it is in a goal to create a super app like WeChat. Those who may or may not know what that is, the whole reason why X is how it is right now is because Elon Musk heard and saw about WeChat that's used in China and how WeChat is literally perceived as the best app in the world. That's quite factual. That's why Elon Musk is trying to make X to follow WeChat or make it better than WeChat. So this is Zebec and World Mobile in their mission to try and do something similar to make a digital version or a newer modern version of WeChat. They're trying to do it in a decentralized approach. They're hoping to utilize other elements as well. Again, it's all information I'll probably cover in a later video on my channel, and equally I'll post this information in my community as well regarding that. But you can see the sort of partnership that World Mobile have, so like PwC, which is quite a big deal, knowing PwC also does partner alongside Kaspa in a sense with KRI. So they have got some notable partnerships, which is a big deal. So that does put Zebec in stronger standing as well with this. So we are seeing Zebec making some big moves. Of course, not affecting the market right now due to sentiment. But Okta could be in a good shot therefore because they are in partnership with Zebec and also with Kaspa as well. So that could help out Okta later on. And then the final one is going to be talking about Undo Finance, which was meant to coincide with this recent law that was passed by the CFTC regarding launching tokenized collateral and stablecoin initiatives, where you can see Undo Finance completes acquisition of Oasis Pro to accelerate US tokenized security innovation. So the acquisition gives Undo Finance a comprehensive suite of digital asset broker deals, ATS, and transfer agent licenses, enabling Undo Finance to develop and provide tokenized security markets in the United States, which is, again, very significant, a very, very big deal. Oasis Pro, including its SEC-registered digital asset broker deal, alternative trading system being an ATS, and transfer agent TA licenses. So it's a very, very big thing for Undo, and again, a big reason why I think, for me, I think, again, I've showcased evidence of that yesterday as well, a little bit, and I've also made a post on that on my Twitter. I think real-world assets, and that's also kind of proved yesterday as well. We saw that massive liquidation. The massive liquidation, we saw real-world assets hold up the strongest. I think the reason why is because they are perceived by market makers and smart money as ones who are going to lead this market on the next leg up, which is again why I've been looking more so into them, and that's why I made a Google document for my VIPs as well, covering some reward assets that I think will perform very, very well. So Zebec is one that I believe is going to do very well. Undo as well, their partnerships I think also very, very well. There are more that I've covered to my VIPs if you want to know what they are. Again, you go check out the VIP, the documentation is in there as well. And you can learn deeper insights about why I think they're going to do well as well, alongside my personal 1 out of 10 for them as an ROI and investment. Of course, not financial advice. And also their risks and everything else about them as well, to give you deeper insights into the projects as well, so you can find that out there. I think everything's going to do well fundamentally from here, or in generally from here. Reward assets are probably one of the better ones to run from here, but everything else will have its own moment. I think Kaspa again is going to do fantastic when the time is right. Again, it's tough to say when that move will come through because Bitcoin and Ethereum are still very much not giving any clear signs right now. Market's still very, very wounded. So I have to see where it goes from here ultimately. See if it goes from here. But that did actually, that's all I had left to do. It's ridiculous. Why did my stream have to crash? Absolutely insane stuff. Welcome back, Phantasm. Nice stuff, brother. Buying up $65,000 or so 65,000 Kaspa bag. So absolutely massive stuff. I'm very, very pleased for you. This was manufacturing manipulation to cleanse and reset the market to make the generators obtain brand new capital. Yeah, 100%, 100%. It's hard to buy more, but shares are down. Yeah, they didn't want anyone to buy right now. Tracking exchange for them. I mean, everyone right now all exchanges caused this. It was I think it was a complete coordinated event by exchanges to just crash the markets. WeChat is an authority in Big Brother staying. I mean, whether you like it or not, I know you don't like China. I'm very well versed in China, but WeChat has been globally recognized as the super app of the world, the best app out there. It's been widely recognized. Whether you like it or not, it doesn't matter. Everyone in China uses WeChat. Everyone. And Elon Musk took over Twitter, and he also wanted to make Twitter into WeChat. Everyone sees WeChat as big. I mean, even it speaks about it in the article here. Elon Musk acquired Twitter. Immediately, he declared his ambition was to turn X in the all-in-one app inspired by WeChat. WeChat is more than an app; it's an ecosystem, a digital universe where messages, payments, shopping, dating, transportation, and news all coexist. Like I've seen people use WeChat. I know people who have WeChat, and you can do everything on that app. For messaging, I don't message people on Twitter normally. I'll use, WhatsApp or something like that. But WeChat, you could do everything and more on that. So whether you like it or not, Hong, and I understand you're not liking it. No one has to like it, but it's been widely recognized by every entity pretty much that it is the super app. Yeah, true. To Beck, if it became a partner of Kaspa, then that would definitely give it a stronger standing. I'd definitely put a lot more capital into Beck if it was on Kaspa. I agree with that much. Barcalls were somehow manipulated. 99% of Kaspa holders. Yeah, exactly. Well, 100% Phantasm. I mean, you can look at the addresses. They barely sold anything. Most didn't even sell a dime yesterday. But you saw Kaspa come at 90%. The APIs were manipulated, and that's what Elliot said here as well. Marty Party said it here as well about how oracles, there's nothing you can do about them. They can just be changed. Exchanges can just send the price to zero, and no one can change anything about it. And Elliot agreed here. You can't change it. There's nothing to do. Like, there's no way to stop it from happening right now. Exchanges have too much power, and that's the problem with centralized exchanges as well. Essentially because I never used it. I don't expect anybody to use WeChat. I'm not telling everybody to use it. I'm not telling them, you don't have to do anything. I'm not saying that. I'm recognizing the chokehold that WeChat does generally have on the wider population. And again, the fact that you've got people like Elon Musk, who owns Twitter, who bought Twitter to say, I want to make it into a WeChat. He's not done that yet. I think he's still trying. I think he's trying to incorporate crypto to make that a possibility as well. But, whether you like it or not, people perceive WeChat as a super app. That's why people are trying to replicate it. And I agree, it is my centralization. I agree. I don't see the difference between Facebook and either. I couldn't explain that to you. I couldn't explain it to you at all. I'm regurgitating what I've heard from people who are in the know more than me. Anything's possible right now, AW. The sentiment is still very fragile. People are still bleeding. Bitcoin's coming down to 110k again, reaching that support again. We'll see if it actually holds up there or not. But anything right now is possible. If Kaspa can hold around here, that'd be fantastic. But if it can come down further, then maybe we lose it. Well, I mean, for me, again, absolute bottom will be 5 cents Kaspa right now. If we're in a very big anomaly, hopefully we see it hold up and make it come back from here. But it's tough to say right now. I think we've got to kind of analyze the markets for me, Monday's going to be a big thing as well. Monday, we'll see where the markets behave as well. Monday could be when the stock market opens again, we could see it come down even heavier. Yeah, but yes. But again, when you've got people like Elon Musk and many other so-called elites who are able to create their own version of a WeChat, then the concept of WeChat has a chokehold on everybody. The concept of a WeChat, of a super app that can do everything on, has a chokehold on all the elites. Doesn't mean we're going to use it, but that's the reason why Elon Musk bought Twitter in the first place and why you've got everyone else trying to do something similar as well. I'm not saying it's great. I'm saying it's what the ones who are more in the know say nothing well. Who knows, Lieutenant? We have no idea right now. Everything's crashed significantly. We'll see where it goes in the next few weeks. It's tough to say right now. It's really, really tough to say. There's no guarantee of anything. That's very evident from the correction. There's no guarantee everything's going up, no guarantee anything's going down. We have no idea. Nobody's got a crystal ball. No one has a crystal ball. No one knows anything. Because if everyone did know everything, then everyone would have known the market was going to crash yesterday. No one did. Besides those who were short in the market. Yeah, but he did announce immediately about WeChat. Like that is something I remember vividly. He mentioned the moment he bought Twitter, I want to create WeChat, basically. That, like, to protect free speech, yeah, but I think that was definitely a reason for it. But the WeChat element is probably one of the primary reasons for that as well, to create a super app that everyone would just be on. So, so to buy Kaspa now or 5.6? Not financial advice, brother. You got to do what's right for you. Right now, Kaspa could go up or down from here. It really depends. It's a strong support for Kaspa, as proven in history. But if Bitcoin and Ethereum continue to dump heavier from here, then Kaspa could lose it. So it's really, really tough to determine right now. I'd say 5 cents Kaspa probably the absolute bottom. But again, it's tough to say. This weekend's going to be a very, very volatile one. So it's really, really tough to say right now. The immediate short term is going to be very, very, very volatile. The medium to long term, I think, will look a lot better. Especially how Zcash wasn't affected as much. Yeah, many assets didn't get affected that badly at all. It's just, it's a very weird thing happening. Also very, very true. And actually, there was a post that I thought I had preloaded, but maybe it just crashed because of what just happened recently. But there was a post that showcased that, Kaspa, post that showcased that last time, Kaspa right now had an oversold RSI right now, like massively oversold. And the last time that happened was here, and also here. Last 2 times Kaspa had a massive oversold RSI, we saw Kaspa explode in value. Well, this one maybe not explode, but we saw a big reversal and a big rally upwards. So if history repeats itself, then with Kaspa having a massive oversold RSI right now, when the markets do recover, Kaspa should, in theory, make a big rally from here. But again, it's tough to determine right now. Maybe it was. Again, I'm not saying it was the number one reason, but I'm saying that the WeChat thing was still very much a reason for him to. He said this the day he acquired it. The day he acquired it. Like, whether it's secondary or not, this was one of the first things he said when he bought Twitter. I remember that. I know that's true. So he evidently does have a strong enough passion or conviction to want to turn Twitter into a WeChat, because he has seen the sort of the way WeChat was used and how it is perceived as a super app. I'm not saying you're wrong, Kryptonian, but I'm saying you can't just therefore say, oh, WeChat's irrelevant therefore, because he has said that on the first day he released it, or he bought Twitter, he said that. So evidently WeChat is still a big ambition of his. Maybe. I mean, the whole premise of me harnessing that, whether he does it or not, is by the point of me harnessing that is again that you're seeing people perceiving WeChat as a super app. Frankly, me talking about that is not even the main talking point of that. The whole premise of that post was talking about Zebek partnering with Wall Mobile to basically create a super app, and they compared it to WeChat. The WeChat's just the placeholder to give you an understanding of what it is, whether you like WeChat or not. The premise is that it was a big partnership with Zebek, which could be very beneficial for it going forward. And you have other people who are perceived as leaders of the world who also had similar ambitions. Whether they still have it now or not, I don't know, but they did. Kevin doesn't follow the pumps, man, only when market dumps. The market's crashed, man. The market's crashed, and Kaspa's one of the few that actually... Kaspa's one of the strongest recoverers off that crash. Everything crashed. It wasn't just Kaspa. And right now, you've got ETH and Bitcoin down 3-4%. Kaspa's one of the few that's actually pumping right now. Again, no one's got a crystal ball, Lieutenant. People said the same thing about Kaspa when it came down 70% here. And then Kaspa rallied up back to 5 cents and then blew up here. No one's got a crystal ball for Kaspa. You can't say no way it's going to happen because you have no idea. That's why I've not said no. I've not said 100% Kaspa's going to rally from here. Same way I've not said Kaspa's not going to go down. No one knows. Nobody knows. There's no point in trying to make absolutes unless you're the ones in the market controlling the markets. Nobody knows. That's just how the markets work. The general consensus is that the market is going to start going up at some point, but right now it's too recent. People are still very much worried about the market after what just happened. There are very few number of assets that actually are acting well today. They can end up flipping bad at any moment. Market makes have scared everybody significantly. Let's wait and see where it goes from here ultimately. Patience is a virtue, yeah. That being said, the family, I was going to show an alpha source, but I am definitely scrapped for time right now. Again, don't be emotional, family. Be logical, our time will come. That being said, family, if you enjoyed the content, leave a like, share it, subscribe for more. Don't let this get to you too much. We witnessed the worst event ever in history. You know, worst event ever in history. We have to wait and see. But I'm sure the market's going to come back stronger than ever when the time is right. I showcased multiple sources in my stream yesterday, and equally I've reposted some of them as well on my Twitter, which showcased the sentiment and how bullish it is. This is one post from PwC showcasing the bullish sentiment for crypto in the coming years. Equally, we saw the same thing for raw assets, hence why I made a video on Zebecum talking about raw assets more so, because they also perceive to be a very, very strong market to get into. If you want to find out more key insights, again, check out the VIP 7-day free trial, warp.com/coinfactory. Links down below in the description. And that being said, family, if you enjoyed, leave a like, share with your friends, and subscribe for more. Check out the free community to have a place to chill, chat, and learn more about the space, and equally the VIP for more key insights. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, usual time. Have a great day, good evening, good night, and I will see you all in the next one.